SwizzleStick here. So, I found on the YouTubes this thing called accent tag, and I have been told that I have a southern accent. So, I don't know how that's a little different from northern accent. I know what northern accent sounds like Ohio, and I know California, and New York, and New Jersey. I'd love to go through a whole, American-wide accent thing. But today I'm just doing an accent tag. Basically, it takes you through some different words that maybe sound different depending on where you're from. So I'll just go through this list. Again, another scripted video, I know. Just go through the list. The first one is aunt or aunt. I have an Aunt Connie and an Aunt Sandra. I think that it might depend on who the aunt is, on how you say it, but depending on who I'm talking to, I may say aunt or aunt. The next one is route. I know you say en route, and then what your route is. So again, it's kind of the usage for me. Wash. This one ticks me off, because I know a lot of people around here say wash. You're gonna wash your clothes. No. Wash. It's wash. Oil. Motor oil. Oil. Theater. Iron. Salmon. The next one is caramel. I know a lot of people say caramel. I always knew that there was like a difference. Caramel is like a cheaper sort of ingredient, and caramel is like the good stuff. Fire. I work at a restaurant, and a lot of people say fear or fire. It's fire. Water. This one gets me really ticked off too, because people say water, and it's water. And I guess if you're from the north, it might sound like water, but water. Sure. A lot of people around here say sure. I say sure. Treasure, same way. Did you know that sugar, sure, and sugar, sure, something else, 3 words that start with the letter S that sound like sh, sugar and sure, and something else. Data. I may say data from time to time, but typically I say data. Somebody's messaging me. Ruin. Ruin. Crayon. Ticks me off when somebody says crown. It's crayon. Okay. Toilet. New Orleans. People from New Orleans say Nolans. People from, I guess, different walks of life say New Orleans. I say New Orleans. Pecan. It is not pecan, it's pecan. It's Aeropostale, not Aeropostale. Both. I guess this kind of accents my southern accent. Both. Again, if you're from Shakespearean time, you might say again to try to make it rhyme with something. It's phonetically correct to say again, but it sounds, I don't know if I said that right. Again. Probably. When I'm typing to somebody, I might say probably, but I always say probably. I'm bouncing. Ooh, creaky apartment. Spitting image. It is not the spit and image. It is spitting image. I think Good Mythical Morning went over that. A bunch of words and phrases that a lot of people say wrong. It's spitting image. Lawyer. I think some people from the north correctly pronounce it lawyer, but I say lawyer. Everybody around here says lawyer. That's the one thing I agree on, is lawyer, not lawyer, lawyer. And I live in a big legal town. Lawyer. Coupon. One of the blue collar comedy tours went over this. They did like coupon. It's a coupon. It's a French word, I think. Something like that. Coupon? Coupon. Mayonnaise. 2 syllables for me. Not mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. I might shorten it to mayo. I will not shorten sandwich to san, like Jonathan does. Mayonnaise. There's that one. Syrup. I hate the way I say this one. Syrup. I wish I could say syrup, but I say syrup. Syrup. That kind of makes me mad when people say syrup. It's syrup. Syrup. Pajamas. Some people say pajamas. I say pajamas. Caught. This one is one we went over in like 10th grade advanced vocabulary class. We went over phonetically correct speaking. There is a difference between caught, C-O-T, and caught, C-A-U-G-H-T. You make it sound a little bit more southern because you put like a half a syllable on the end. Caught it, but half a syllable with it. It's just caught. Naturally. Not sure how else you could pronounce it, but naturally. I guess that brings out your nasality. Aluminum. British people say aluminium. The original way to pronounce it was aluminium. I looked on Wikipedia. For some reason, Americans and most of the other rest of the world that speaks English says aluminum, not aluminium. And their abbreviation for it is a little different. Their periodic table of elements is a little bit different too, which could make things pretty drastic too if you added the wrong chemical. Envelope. If I want to sound very professional, I'll say envelope. Push the envelope. But I say envelope, typically. Again, with the O, it makes it sound really southern. Envelope. Root. Do not say root. Roof. Do not say roof. Wolf. Do not say woof. Somebody needs to quit messaging me. At least you know this video won't be edited. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? Eutepium. Some people say roll the house, but I say TP the house. What is a bug that turns into a ball? A roly-poly. I don't know the correct term for it, but it's a roly-poly. What do you call carbonated drinks? Sodas. Northern people say pop. Midwestern people say soda pop. English people say fizzy drinks. At work I call them fountain drinks because we have freeze things, and it's easier to say, would you like the fountain drink or the freeze? It sounds better than soda or freeze. Plus most people know what a fountain drink is. And technically it is a fountain drink, it's not a soda. If it comes in a can, it's not a fountain drink, it's a soda. Glad we cleared that one up. What do you call gym shoes? I call them tennis shoes. typically. I normally just call normal tennis shoes shoes, and my other shoes are work shoes. But yeah, tennis shoes. If I want to be specific, which normally I don't. How do you address a group of people? Y'all. You guys. That's typically how I say it, is you guys. YGUYS, you guys. If I don't want to type that, I'll just say y'all. It comes up on my phone, so it is a word. Y'all. Shortened for you all, which is correct. So it's an abbreviation. A conjunction. Junction. What do you call your grandparents? My dad's dad is Chief. My dad's mom is Granny, or Granny Sam. My mom's dad is Pop. And my mom's mom, when she was alive, was grandmother. Not grandma, grandmother. Let's see. What do you push around a supermarket? Jonathan gets really, really mad about this one when I mess it up. But there's buggy, cart, basket. I don't know any others. Buggy, cart, basket. I normally say just say. I think what I say is basket, and he says it's a buggy, because it makes more sense because they do have the carrier little baskets. But I don't know, I just call them baskets. Not buggies. Buggy sounds like a weird car, one of those trains on wires. Not cable cars, but the other one has a street ruts. I don't know. Ferry, maybe? I don't know. What do you use to turn on the TV? The remote. My chief says the clicker. Doesn't click anymore. Remote. And that's also how I say remote side of town. Remote. I don't know if there's a different pronunciation, but remote. What do you call the strange feeling when you switch time zones? Jet lag? Don't know if there's another one. Comment, let me know. Jet lag is what I call it. What is it called when you put stuff between bread? It's a sandwich. It's not a san. Okay, Jonathan, you're not Carmela. It's a sandwich. What do you call the first year of school? Well, there's pre-K, kindergarten, first grade. Or preschool, if you're in pre-K. And then how it's laid out here, I think, is you have pre-K, which is a separate school sometimes it's mixed in with kindergarten. Usually the school goes between kindergarten to third grade. Sometimes it'll go all the way up to 5th, and then middle school is 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and then when you're in high school, you have 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, but those are known as freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. And then when you're in college, you just have freshman, sophomore, and senior. You don't have a junior, even though there's sometimes 4-year schools. If you're between 2 and 3, you're a sophomore. I don't know how that works. I don't know why they just don't incorporate third year as junior. And then you get your associates, bachelors, masters, doctors, and then there's another one after that. I know, because it's like the hardest to get, like star or something. Scouts is unranked scout, tenderfoot, second class, first class, star, life, and eagle, and then you have your eagle palms. I never got any eagle palms. I just got my Eagle Scout rank because I was 18 and I barely made it. I'm surprised I did. That's it. was hoping there was more, but you don't want to listen to somebody messaging me all night. So, yeah. Now I will start my new video. I'm going to be starting a new series. It's going to be going over the Android app called Evolution, something about Utopia, something like that. It's an Android app. It's a really cool game. I played up until like level 7, where you meet the first of Kingpin's minions. It's a really cool game. It's got really cool graphics. So if that's uploaded yet, go ahead and check it out. Check out some of my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, add to playlist, all that stuff. Yeah. Check out the description for more links. I think I might have a Zazzle shop open at this point. I don't know. Just getting started here. Getting a bunch of videos out of the way. Anyway, this has been SwizzleStick. SwizzleStick, SwizzleStick, SwizzleStick. There, I said it 3 times. Yeah. SwizzleStick out. Bye, guys.